This is not just a bridge. It is a road suspended above one of China's deepest canyons. In Guizhou, southwest China, the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge rises above the Beipan River like a line drawn across the sky. Its deck stands about 625 meters above the river below, making it the highest bridge in the world. To understand why this bridge matters, look first at the landscape around it: mountains, cliffs, winding roads, and a canyon that cuts the region in two. For a long time, crossing this valley meant going down, around, and back up again through difficult mountain terrain. What appears on screen as a single spectacular structure is actually a response to a very old problem: distance created by geography. Guizhou is famous for karst mountains. The land is beautiful, but for transport, it is extremely difficult. Roads here do not simply connect places. They have to negotiate with cliffs, rivers, unstable slopes, and deep valleys. That is why bridges have become one of the most important tools for reshaping the province's mobility. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge is part of the S57 Liuji to Anlong Expressway, a route designed to shorten travel across southern Guizhou. The whole bridge is nearly 2.9 kilometers long, with a main span of about 1,420 meters. But the number that captures global attention is the vertical drop, 625 meters from deck to river. That is almost twice the height of the Eiffel Tower, and roughly comparable to placing a skyscraper inside the canyon below. At this scale, a bridge is no longer just civil engineering. It becomes a test of wind, steel, geology, and precision. The canyon acts like a giant wind tunnel. Air moves through the valley, changing pressure and force on the structure. Engineers must design not only for the weight of traffic, but also for vibration, temperature, and the movement of long cables. Every section you see has to be placed with extreme accuracy, hundreds of meters above the ground. During construction, monitoring systems track the bridge's position, stress, and stability in real time. This is where modern bridge building becomes a combination of heavy machinery, digital measurement, and constant risk control. From a distance, the bridge looks simple: two sides connected by one elegant line. But behind that line are years of surveying, foundation work, cable installation, deck lifting, and safety testing. The final result changes the daily logic of movement. A trip that once required a long mountain detour can now take only minutes. This is the real power of infrastructure, not just making travel faster, but changing what is reachable. For nearby towns and villages, a bridge can mean better access to jobs, hospitals, schools, markets, and tourists. For Guizhou, it also becomes a symbol of how a mountainous province can turn difficult terrain into a development advantage. Over the past 2 decades, Guizhou has built thousands of bridges across valleys, rivers, and karst landscapes. In many ways, the province has become a global laboratory for extreme bridge engineering. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge pushes that story further, combining record-breaking height with a major highway connection. It is not a decorative landmark built only to be photographed. It is a piece of transport infrastructure with real regional impact. At the same time, its dramatic setting gives it another role: a destination for visitors who want to see engineering at impossible scale. Standing above the canyon, the bridge turns height itself into an experience, combining transport, tourism, and spectacle. But the deeper lesson is not just about size. It is about how infrastructure can rewrite the relationship between people and landscape. A canyon that once divided communities now becomes the very reason a world record bridge exists here. Mountains are no longer treated only as barriers. They become design problems, engineering challenges, and sometimes new opportunities. That is why this bridge matters beyond Guizhou. It shows how modern infrastructure can compress distance and expand possibility. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge is more than a record. It is a statement about what can be built when geography is not the end of the story. Across this canyon in Guizhou, China has built a bridge not only over a river, but over distance itself.